Hey Taurus, this video is for those of you that are in a twin flame connection. It is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest. Some of it might be for you, some of it might be for someone else. You can follow me on Instagram at Candy Wishman, and there is an extended version to this video speaking more about what is going on with your twin, and the information is in the description box below about how you can get the extended version. All right, let's get started. If this resonates at all, please like, share, comment, and or subscribe, and hit the bell because that is what activates the notification to let you know when I post new videos. All right, we're going to take a look at the overall energy of the situation between the two of you this week, or even just the energy of the situation between the two of you right now. It doesn't matter what it is. Oh my goodness, I'm not kidding you. Aries got this as well. I will die, not really die because I'm not done doing my work here on earth. I'm just going to put that out to the universe, but take back that death part. Oh my God, if they all get this, holy Hannah, like even just the energy of the collective reading this week was intense. Like it's just ready to lift off. Okay. There's going to be lots of moving and shaking this week. That's for sure. So we have the door to romance, okay? We have an opening here, is what I heard. We have an opening here, Taurus. It's going to be provided to you. It's going to be obvious. You're not going to have to look for it. All right, so let's see the current energy between the two of you right now. The thinking woman. I feel like we've gotten this before. Okay, you're both deep thinkers. You both think a lot about things and sometimes think yourself out of things by overthinking it. So I feel like you're both maybe overthinking a lot right now. Again, it may have to do with feeling like you might do something to screw it up, but you can't do that. And I feel like the only reason you feel you have to continually recalibrate what you're doing is because of the words of other people. So someone might say to you, well, why aren't you doing this? And you might be like, oh my God, why am I not doing that? Or why am I doing this? Or you know what I mean? So trust your own judgment about why you are or not doing things because only you know your truth. That's wanted to come through real strong. All right, where are you at with the connection this week? Wow. We have a man holding a heart, okay? So this could be you hoping there's an offer of love. This could be you offering love. You could just be holding your heart in your hand and being okay with that. There's a lot of love energy happening right now, and I feel like we are in a great place to take advantage of that. All right, let's get some clarification on this man holding a heart. Yeah, there's some longing here. There's also some conflicting beliefs about what that needs to look like, and we have some third parties. Okay. So we have the Knight of Cups, and this is the cup that just tells me that there's longing here. This is where you're at in the connection, and there's no judgment or shame in this reading or in any of the videos I do. I just bring forth what words come through, and know that chances are if you're feeling that way, you're not alone. If you know, a majority of the people are most likely also feeling that way that are in this connection or have at least felt that way at some point in the journey. Then we have the Two of Swords, and I just feel like this is a conflict between man's beliefs and soul's beliefs. Okay, so trying to believe and understand what that looks like. And then we have the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so for some of you, there's this strong, sorry, I don't know, it's having a hard time. It's having a hard time focusing on this card. Okay. Haha, that's very interesting. Thank you. For some of you, you are spending too much time focusing on the third party situation or the possibility thereof. Okay. And it's almost like you have this belief that if you don't pay attention to it in some way, or you don't know what, then you're going to be out of the loop and you don't know what's happening and you need to be in the know. And I think that's that thinking piece, right? But if you can just sit in the seat of your heart and hold your heart in your hands and feel into that, and you can release whatever this is, because this is just a blip in the radar. It's just a moment. It's just a moment for you to understand. It's just a moment in your life because they're teaching you lessons. It's a moment in their life because they're getting lessons from it. It's just an interaction. It's just a predestined interaction that needed to take place for the soul's growth. So it's almost like saying, it's allowing you to face your belief. Like, you can sit in the seat of your heart and trust the connection, but then your mind comes in and starts having you focus on something that doesn't need energy. It has its own energetic momentum, and it just needs to follow its course. And again, if you're focusing on this, it's not going to mess anything up. It's just for your awareness, okay? That you're focusing on it for a reason, and then you get to take a step back and do what you need to do to take care of yourself and fuel your own energy into yourself, if you will. All right, a card representing your person. Oh, we got a couple. So we're going to take this first one, or maybe not. Okay, I'm hearing you. Sorry, this is going to go here because we have all tied up. Okay. I do feel like they're tied up a bit by their ego is what I'm getting. Appearances seem to be really predominant for them. Important to them. I don't believe that makes them any different from a majority of people on this planet, but let's get some more on that. Okay. So the first one that came up was the Eight of Cups, and this could be twofold. Let me just put this down here. This is Pisces energy, so they could have strong Pisces in their chart. We also have the Six of Cups, which is like nostalgia, and that's more Scorpio energy. But interesting. And then we have the Queen of Cups, so they're very emotionally charged right now. There's a lot of emotions going on with them. They are walking away from old things, old templates, old connections, old relationships, walking away from that particular, and again, we go more in depth with that in the extended, but I'm just hearing they're walking away from being tied up by their beliefs. So it is a big part of the belief for them. What is evolving and healing in the connection? I'm hearing intuition, trusting intuition. We have the World, and what I get from this energy is sometimes you and they, because you guys mirror each other, I feel like you get overwhelmed with the possibilities of things, the greatness of something, the larger than life something. It's almost hard for you to wrap your head around it. Again, in this thinking energy, wrap your head around and understand the magnitude without involving your ego. So let's get some clarification on that. Okay. Not going to get any more with that because the Wheel of Fortune popped out. Okay. So again, we're going to go back to, I feel some of you feel like you're very powerful, right? Like you're very powerful. You have a big purpose. You get overwhelmed with the details of it because you think you have to do certain things in order for it to come to fruition. But the Wheel of Fortune showing up here is telling me that everything is divinely timed and you have no control over that part. You only get to control how you react to the time you're spending and to the choices you make. So that is what's healing and evolving in the connection for the two of you. I do feel like it's more of an energy of how you interact externally to things versus how you interact with each other. And that's completely okay too, right? Because you're both getting that healing. Okay. And we're going to get into advice from the archangels, and then we're going to go into the extended version. In the extended version, we talk about what is on your twin's mind, what emotions they're feeling this week, what they're dealing with in the physical, how they're viewing you and the connection, what are the next steps for them, and a message from their higher self. Okay, so what do the archangels have to say for guidance for you, Taurus, for this week? I was going to say maybe nothing, and then they like, settle down. Here we go. So Page of Raphael, gentle, loving, dreamy, open-hearted, a new emotional situation, messages regarding relationships or social invitations, great intuitive insights. So what I get from this, and it's not to say that your twin isn't going to reach out to you, because that's always a possibility. We live in a universe of limitless possibilities, okay? It's almost like you need to remind your mind of that it's not capable of actually being able to predict every scenario and every outcome. Logic be damned. What I feel about this is you might be tested a few times in regards to people giving you advice about your relationships, about your connection. You might be tested to tap into your intuition and see if it's for you or not. I think that's an okay place to be. So be your peace, love yourself, share your light, and have an amazing week, Taurus.